Hey, Friendly Hollow! It's new. We're here with
Chloe, Belle, Kitty.
Hi, mixed it up on them. We've got another great craft. Now this one, again, borrowed from Honey, is something that we do at Dark Hollow in our Shorties unit, which we have a fairy theme there at Dark Hollow, and that's the unit I'm always with. And we make these sweet little lanterns, and you can see when we do them at Dark Hollow, we have a little fairy. You can see it right there as it comes through the light. Now, this one here, this one's Belle's. We have our little candle inside, and it's just a cute little way. Now, if we were in person, we would probably make these on Thursday instead, and we could have these at our overnight as some cute little lanterns. Now, we would, need to turn them out after we go to sleep, but it would be a cute way to kind of light up our little sleeping space. So we will make one more like this without the fairy in it, although you could cut out something to go there. We just have not picked anything specific. What you would want to do is have some kind of cardstock and cut something out of that, and then use some craft glue and glue it in there. So, you want me to show you what you need to do this craft?
Yeah!
Awesome. Okay, so we turn the light back on so you can see us now. Now, for this, the first thing, if you have a camp kit and it arrived, here is what you're going to need. And this is your whole supplies. Now, this time around, the plastic bag is not a supply, but we wanted to make sure and put our decoupage, your Mod Podge, in a bag so it wouldn't, if it leaked, it would not leak on the whole kit. So, open our bag up, what we have inside is we have our Mod Podge. Now, you can use something like this, or you can use any sort of decoupage, or half glue, half water. And we probably would do that if we were in person, but trying to get you to be able to mix up a glue solution seemed a little bit too much mess. I mean, and that's too much mess for me, so, no. So, we just got our little tiny bottles, and you probably won't need all of this. We have our foam brush, and this is disposable, although you can wash it out and reuse it. We have a super cute little candle. Now, if your candle isn't working, there's a little tab on the back that you'll need to pull, and pull that tab and then see. It should work after that, but there's a little tab to keep it from the battery running out while it's in transit. And we have tissue paper. Now, any sort of tissue paper would work. These are the colors that we happen to have. And so you should have a sheet or two. I guess it's supposed to be one sheet. I ended up with two again. Score. And next, sheets of tissue paper. Now, any color tissue paper would work. As I said, these are just the colors that we picked. And then you've got a paper plate. And the sole purpose of this paper plate is when you're getting ready to use your Mod Podge with your brush, you, of course, after you shake this, would put this onto your plate. Now, don't fill your plate up. Just put a little bit in. And then that way, we're keeping the mess on the plate. You're not trying to deal with something else. And then when we're done, the paper plate can go in the trash. Or, yeah, trash. And we have those things. Now, what we need to add is a peanut butter jar or a grated cheese jar. Of course, the one that I have is huge because we had more jars and we can't find them. And so this is the one that we happened to finish using the other day. So I have a larger one than normal, but it still works. So these small peanut butter jars or nut butter, whatever you happen to have would work. Just make sure this is plastic, and it works best with a screw-on, screw-off lid. So you can get your lid on and off easy, and the mouth of your jar has to be big enough that your candle will pop right in. So, and make sure this is washed out really, really well, otherwise it gets disgusting and it smells. So, clean that out really, really well. And this was from your scavenger hunt. And then the last thing we need to add are our scissors. So, you want me to show you how to do this craft?
Yeah!
Awesome. Now, the first thing we will actually do is take our tissue paper, and we can fold it a few times. We're going to cut this into small pieces. You can see here what we have. This one, actually, you can see that little blue square. About 1 inch by 1 inch. Nothing really specific. Just cut your tissue paper. Now, you can, of course, share with a friend if you're with other people. And again, you just cut this all up. Now, hang on to the extra pieces because you will have enough to probably do a second lamp. So, you don't want to lose that. So, inch by inch, something like that. Size doesn't really matter. So, you would cut more tissue paper than that. But I don't think you want to sit and watch me cut tissue paper. So, we'll go ahead and shake our Mod Podge. So, after we've had a caregiver help us open that, so I had to, we'll put a small amount. We will start out with just a small amount. And you'll have to refill your plate, but you don't want to pour too much and waste it out. Take your jar. And again, this needs to be as clean as possible. We'll take our brush. And we don't want to put too much, but we'll do a small area. And we'll show you on camera. Just do a small area. And we'll put our paintbrush down on the plate. And then we will take our little pieces and put them on. Now, after you've covered your part, you want to take another thin layer and paint over top. And again, the more you put on, the longer it'll take for these to dry. So you'll want to brush your edges down like this. Make sure. Can't seem to get it on camera, can I, today? Okay. And you just keep going. That's how you do that. Again, you probably need more at this point. So, campers, are you ready to make your lamps?
Yeah!
Awesome. So we're finished, but we have to wait for our craft to dry. So we hope that you have fun. Now do keep in mind you shouldn't put too much on. And also you want to keep a little bit of an edge here on the bottom, because if you go right to the thing, you'll end up gluing it to the table. And if you want to do on where your lid screws on, you don't want to go too far up, or you'll end up gluing your lid on. So when they're dry, make sure they're completely dry. You may need to go back over it with another very thin coat of your decoupage, and after it's done and dry, you can put your light in and enjoy your cute little decoupage lamp. We hope that you had fun with this craft. We'll see you later.
Bye.